Now, I guess on here, I didn't see this either. Sam's challenging you. He'd like to hear you speak Gaelic.
What? I'm not even going to say the words that are forming in my mind right now. Okay. Alba Gabra. Alba Gabra, which means Scotland forever.
Scotland.
And of course, Tulachard, which is the Mackenzie war cry, which is, I don't know what the Fraser war cry is. It's probably something like, oh, let's get a coffee, or I don't know, something like that. Something that Jamie Fraser would shout. But the Mackenzie war cry is Tulachard. That is Gaelic as well. Now, that actually is a Gaelic place name. Mm-hmm. So traditionally, the war cries of clans related to a high point in their land. So, for instance, the McTavish war cry is Cruach Moor, and that is an area in Argyll that they come from. And similarly with the Mackenzies, Tulachard is an area, I believe, in Kintail, which is part of the Mackenzie land. So that's my Gaelic for you.
I feel like
I'm sure Sam could.
Listening to a professor of Scotland, and I love it. I love learning about it because after only one visit,
I'm a good bluffer.
Like so many people, after one visit, I need to go back. Here's a really important one.
Oh, yeah.
When we see Men in Kilts, do you plan on doing a TikTok dance with Sam? Because he's really into TikTok dancing now.
Who Sam is?
Yeah, did you see his TikTok dance? It's almost as good as his dance in Outlander.
I'm just going to put my broccoli in now, which will be for about 5 minutes. But, yeah. Now, okay. You have to understand that essentially you're talking to some kind of relic from, another age. I don't even really know what TikTok is. So it's a dance.
Yeah, well, it's a musical.
Sort of
that's
do
it.
That and then,
that's it.
Yeah.
You've just done it, and I think he did one. He had kind of an arm going. I'm sure he'll teach it to you. Don't worry.
Well, sort of doing this.
Yeah. Is that his go-to dance move?
Yeah, he would do that all the time. Every morning, at dinner. Constantly TikToking. But I didn't know that about him. No.
So I think this one is, because people are so attached, and many people have watched Outlander several times. I mean, they've seen, that's what they do with the Droughtlander time, is they watch the seasons again. That it's really important to know which scene was your favorite to film and tell us a story about it or why.
Again, very difficult. Mm-hmm. It's very difficult. I excuse me. I think probably my favorite, well, I have many, many, many favorites, but I think my favorite was probably the very last scene that I did, which was not my death, which I'm sure Sam would like to say was my last scene, because, him and his wife were murdering me during it.
Right.
I actually have a photo of them smiling while they were doing it on my phone. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Laughing. But he, my favorite one was the last scene that I filmed, and it was also Gary Lewis's last scene, which was the death of Colin in season 2. And I mean, it was a hard scene to shoot because we were, it was very emotional, and but for me, what I drew upon, I lost my father, 12, 13 years ago now. But one of the things that I've carried with me since he died is all of the things I wish I could have said to him. And still do. There's things that I would wish that I could ask him, things that I could tell him. And in that scene with Gary, there was a lot of that in the background, a feeling of, what do you do when you're with somebody and you know that this is the last time you're going to see them, and that you take the opportunity to, confess, to really communicate something meaningful to them. And of course, the tragedy in that scene is that he dies, Colin dies, while I'm telling him the truth, and he never hears it. And that's what's very tragic about it. So that really resonated for me. And I think it resonates for anybody that's lost anybody in their lives. It doesn't matter what kind of a relationship you have with them. There are always things that you wish you could either tell them now or wish you'd told them while they were alive. So that was a big one for me. Yeah.
I think that's a great lesson to keep in our lives too, to remain open and
absolutely
able to have that discourse, even if we're in if there is a part of our relationship. I think about that with my father often, I need to have more. You need to have more.
Don't put it off. It's actually one of the things that I've really enjoyed about, but found during the period that we've been going through with the quarantining and the lockdown, is that it's made me connect more with certain people than I had been up till then. Even members of my own family, my brother and sister, friends, and you really feel the value of it. It's
and the slowdown, right? I mean, I'm sure just like all of us, we were running, traveling, doing all this, and then when the world stops you from doing that, it really turns you inward and makes you not just cook at home, but to do a lot. I know my pieces of salmon are smaller, so I'm assuming mine are going to be done soon.
Okay, yeah, mine are just done now. Okay, so I'm turning that off. I'm going to bring it out of the oven. Let me find my glove. Oh yeah, that's hot. Yep. Oh, there we go.
And I do have one more question.
It looks exactly the same as when it went in, of course. It's still in the foil. It has been cooking, honestly.